Motion.
We getting closer, getting closer, getting closer, getting closer, getting closer to the mic. It's the cycle of life. Yo, we on the world tour, getting closer to the clouds. Yo, so come close and allow me to tell. This hunger inside, it won't allow me to fail. And that's the truth that I stay awake to. Heads nodding in agreement, cause this they relate to. Old ways of dumb moves and close shades. Old rage, I'm letting go, there's no place. Inner peace, like I'm closer to the beach. Or meditating on the mountain close to the peak.
And it's within arm's length for me reaching all the goals I'm getting closer to achieving. The student and the tutor grow closer through the teaching. Closing the circle, getting closer to completion. As the process is repeating, closer than the sound of my girl breathing while she's sleeping. Closer than footsteps creeping. Close out your brethren, you hook up on the weekend.
Hey yo, life on a roller coaster, ever closer to the end. Never fear when I'm close to the pen. Inner peace within reach, and each tick of the clock's got me closer to the deep. Keeping the family close, you know the sanity won't escape me. I'll be
I'm here.
Hands to the open, bringing happiness to me. Now I'm close to the place I gotta be, truly.
Getting used to these time zones, man. Wow.
Twins, close like a zoom lens focus.
Really sorry for the late entrance.
Never hope to have been. We out there close to the fringe.
Give me another couple of minutes and then we'll get into it.
We're little unhinged.
I know there's so many I've had to keep track of just this week.
The booth turn me up in.
Plus dealing with a funeral as well, man. So yeah, apologies. I thought it was going to be 7 o'clock in the morning Friday,
Getting close to the
but it's actually 7 o'clock in the evening today, because I mistook 1 p.m. for being 11 p.m.
closer to death, that's the cycle.
Sad state of affairs.
Getting closer to the clouds.
Next week things are going to be a lot better, because all this commotion would have been dealt with and all that kind of good stuff. But
I'm just
for
close
the next 2 hours you're going to be dealing with me.
to it.
So give me another 5 minutes, let me get myself set up proper, and then we'll get into it proper.
Closer like Ian Curtis. The lost cause a little closer to seeing purpose. As the time draws closer, you can see he's nervous. Getting closer to the real me beneath the
When I
surface.
first met the love of my life, I knew it there at the time, as if it all was designed. We got close, and there was fear at first, and many feelings were hurt. But now we're closer than ever, and now I know. Cause my son is nearly 3, and my daughter's nearly walking. They're close to perfect as they can be. Laying close to the ground, stretched out from the clouds, man. I had to get down. I'm not trying to shout, getting closer to the mic, closer to death. That's the cycle of life on the world tour. Getting close to the clouds, looking down at the earth like wow. Ain't trying to shout, getting closer to the mic, closer to death. That's the cycle of life on the world tour. Getting closer to the clouds, looking down at the earth like. I'm not trying to shout, getting closer to the mic, closer to death. That's the cycle of life on the world tour. Getting blah blah blah. With Muhammad, my man.
Forward Motion.
Silver strike, but the light.
See these chatty dons, leave them pacified. If it's paper that we're talking, can we maximize? Got these fishes, got these trees, we can actualize. Set the place, set the time, can we strategize? See these chatty dons, leave them pacified. If it's paper that we're talking, can we maximize? Got these fishes, got these trees, we can actualize. Set the place, set the time, can we strategize? Another day, another rapper body, another trap star lacking aspiration, turned a sadder story. More concerned with doing road, looking the bag of glory. But look, you left your fam, a whole sweat in the bag of worries. These man are actors looking corny, send them back to Corey. I should send them back to class, do the Jack and Nori. I serve rappers up for dead, call it Yakitori. This path is more than follow fashion, blood is mandatory. When I'm overseas, I got the team to move the packet for me. Dolly strategize. See these chatty dons, we leave them pacified. If this paper that we're talking can't be maximized. Got these dreams, got these visions, we can actualize. Set the plan, set the time, can't we strategize? Ain't got love for these fools talking blah blah. Think they certified cause they wearing Prada. Man, I've been about the biz, Alibaba. If you wanna come and meet me in the car park. Ain't got love for these fools talking blah blah. Think they certified cause they wearing Prada. Man, I've been about the biz, Alibaba. If you wanna come and meet me in the car park. Yeah, live from the front line. Always on the run for the one time. On the grass is 19 long time. You won't come around chat about uptime. My sound don't come from the sunshine. Finna get brushed, don't touch mine. You're music man, don't tough time. I don't wanna tell the safe part till we gunfight. I've been trying to see this grow. People see, they think they know. Think they understand the missions, decisions, but that's a no. I've been trying to elevate, they celebrate this like it's gold. Fella, ain't no competition. You ain't got nothing on my phone. You ain't got nothing on my squad. I've been about since dark and cold. I've been about since pure as a goat. Putting out waxes to double O. I've been about since what's your brain test for the whole scene for the goddamn dough. I've been about since Bob is the fam. Superstar should have fucking blow. But now it's 2020, the setup is very blessed. My section is extra heavy, them breaders is 10 a penny. I'm sending them breaders blessings, but fuck them if they want test this. I'm lining them up like bricks, they missing, I call it Tetris. See these chatty dons, we leave them pacified. If this paper that we're talking can't be maximized. Got these dreams, got these visions, we can actualize. Set the plan, set the time, can't we strategize? See these chatty dons, we leave them pacified. If this paper that we're talking can't be maximized. Got these dreams, got these visions, we can actualize. Set the plan, set the time, can't we strategize? Blah blah, blah blah, blah blah, blah blah. Pass the gun,
Motion.
Millennium Jazz, Gadget the Wordsmith, Unseen, and it's all inspiration. Yeah, it's all inspiration. Yeah, what's it called? Inspiration.
I guess it started in the 80s. Grasshopper watching mum doing BVs for some chart topper, singing caveman rock live on the top of the pops. My mate, you thought that I forgot, but I've not. I reminisce, knocking out tracks with the old man. The challenges back in the day, that was his own band. At the studio, I'd watch the group jamming. 5 years young, I joined them in the booth, banging on my drum. Till it's home back to Hackney, the North One, Slum Beach Streets is where you catch me. Doing the right thing with my team. X amount of radios, but no Raheem. As I grow, 85 weren't about the hate thing, it was about respect. So was worked out through breaking on the line or the slip mats. My mic style was chatting before I learned to spit raps. Inspiration. 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 This is all inspiration. Mom's track spinning on the Alba, brother on piano. We used to share a room and he was always on piano. My sister's in a room playing Friday night tunes on the tape. The crew played the Friday nights blues. 89 was the time at the pirate radio. DTI couldn't silence us. I played drum and bass tight. Trust, illegal raves, house parties where the vibes were buff. I was loved up. She moved to Chapeltown, Leeds, then came back to London from Chapeltown, Leeds. The tapes you would send and the rhymes you would blend. Did you write it? I'm like, yeah, why? She liked it. She was my sidekick, being me, I wrote her some more. She came home to rhymes all over the floor. I woke up when the death left her choked up. Been writing 10 times more since we broke up. Inspiration. 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 This is all inspiration. I stepped into the millennium, still holding the fort, still living by the pen, still they're showing support. Still, my brother's on it now, he's got his own label. Did a couple shows, now we know we're both able. Shout to Pubs for passing the Atari. Years ago, now I've improved largely.
Yes, midnight.
Been amazed, I got a
Yes, right guy.
the day.
Yes, aloha. It's all good, bro. It's my fault, really.
Beats gets the heads nodded, turn up the volume loud.
I looked at the time wrong.
put life on kicks, hats and snares. Behind the scenes, G Wordsmith has prepared, and I'm coming out.
I've had a lot going on,
Time to tell.
so it's just me like not keeping on top of things really. So it's all down to me really and truly. But as I said before, next week things are going to be a lot more proper because a lot of madness that's going on in the background is going to be dealt with. So yeah.
Cause it's all inspiration. 4 brothers, 3 sisters, pure inspiration. 2 nieces, 3 nephews, pure inspiration. 2 grands, 1 granddad, pure inspiration. I even met my great.
Pass it around in the chat.
Baby.
Roll it if you got it.
Pure inspiration goes out to my sugar for your inspiration.
You got me for the next 2 hours.
Yeah.
Puff, puff, pass.
Stokes DNA.
Episode 7.
Yeah.
Of it, just cause I might benefit. Tie-dye skies fix minds like therapists, so you can't lie to yourself, it's irrelevant. Beauty is
Motion.
That's how we're going on tonight. Nice and smooth. It's afternoon for you guys, well, morning, getting into the afternoon, evening for me, but it's all love anyway. Puff Puff Pass with myself, Diligent Fingers, episode 7. We've got a nice afternoon planned out for you, so hold tight to the right guy.
Yeah, I wanna reach heaven, but not for the hell of it. Just cause I might benefit. Tie-dye skies fix minds like therapists, so you can't lie to yourself, it's irrelevant. Beauty is eloquent. Yeah, it's hard to define in a word or a sentence. Not out to harm, yet I'm back with a vengeance. Step with repentance, liquid type flows, they further momentum. Charge past the entrance, past your dementia. Far past dementia, master avenger. Calmly move bricks towards stars like Jenga. Less time for mentors, the mental. Mentally mentors the pencil, the sketch stays free, no stencil. See your pasture as a field for potential in which each harvest yields sentimental. As years pass, I reap and sow residential bound. With my ear to the ground like telephones now for the snitch on the corner with the brown nose trying to send you down. If you ever get them wires crossed, never look down. I said never look down. I stay moving like the earth on its axis cruising. In the galaxy of unknown realities, look to the stars, see perceptions unraveling. I stay moving like the earth on its axis cruising. In the galaxy of unknown realities, look to the stars, see perceptions unraveling. I work high like a skylight fitter till the tie-dye flitter as the firelight flickers. Never bitter when I sip my liquor. Who be quicker for the draw and I never mean strallies. I mean about the high G's, that's me certified at the size of my brandy. Hot property like the pies in the pantry. If I see them then I swipe them standardly. Can't seem to help it, got the munchies off a bag of cheese. Relapse the chat and breeze. Once again I'm done, did it man, how can it be? That I spend my time stabbing at a bubble just trying to set my passion free. Whatever animal instinct will challenge me to push myself further. Make the earner, stash it in the back burner. Burn the cash and say Guy Fawkes done me over. Who gives the fuck? I told him I weren't even the owner. It's like 3 in the bed, bigger one said roll over. Ho, don't make me get vulgar. Like bull bags and beef curtains, freak occurrence, speech cause disturbance. Read it and weave sheets, bleach blank, no need for assurance. Must think for yourself, reach for your purpose. Each to your own, seek lead, stay determined. I stay moving, like the earth on its axis cruising. In the galaxy of unknown realities, look to the stars, see perceptions unraveling. I stay moving, like the earth on its.
This one is sounds of the Flip Tricks,
galaxy of unknown realities.
taken from his Mind Traveling EP, track entitled Earth's Axis. Gonna be playing a mixture of instrumentals, UK hip hop, American hip hop, some jazzy stuff. Spit some bars myself, you know. Keep it nice.
Motion.
NXL alongside D-Flux, yeah. Tell them what time it is, Mr. D-Flux, you know how we do, listen. Hey, yeah.
D-Flux
In the building.
NXL
Yeah.
Diligent Fingers Spinal Records Beatbox
You know my dialect deluxe is such. I nearly touched the sky. NXL and D-Flux, the influx is nothing nice. Some of us suffer by up in the price. Some of us are a shine and flutter by like butterflies. But the pride isn't a prize if unattainable. My train of thought is cool, this astronaut is unassailable. Stay unavailable, labeled as if I lay about. But every day I say about, turn the table, say it loud. And now I'm proud to be me. Overstand there's not another human being on the planet who I'd rather be. Watch how I bang it with D. Bang a rang, a pop a banger with some proper grammar diligently. Sticky fingers are picking the scenes. I heard your rhyme schemes and your hype team. From what I've seen it's pipe dreams. And if I seem a little too condemnatory, it's not cause I'm a hater, I just rape her rhythm blatantly. So give with lyrics with boss. Ripping rhythm is on must. NXL alongside D-Flux. Now watch me rip it again. 10 out of 10. Hold tight, diligent, the militant, now mix and blend. So give with lyrics with boss. Ripping rhythm is on must. NXL alongside D-Flux. Now watch me rip it again. 10 out of 10. Hold tight, diligent, the militant, now mix and blend.
I probably would have been chilling in Discord.
DNA connect and deal makes it bump. It's been a long time coming, stuck metal in the pipeline. Watch the ish bleed out the fuck a knife crime.
It was either video games or doing a production stream, so I would have been streaming either way.
See, I eat bad, but my soul stays good. You would think I'm Scottish, how I decimate the junk.
It's been a long day.
On Rook's night to Pawn 3, applaud D. Repping hard, F Borough glory. The village can't hold me to. Not a city boy, hate the city boy. Dodge your iffy ploys, spitters getting void. Make them look like they're little boys. Clueless, you float like a frickin' boy. 26 years, man and boy. Drop a depth charge, thinking outside the box like Sigmund Freud.
So give with lyrics with boss. Ripping rhythm is on must. NXL alongside D-Flux. Now watch me rip it again. 10 out of 10. Hold tight, diligent, the militant, now mix and blend. So give with lyrics with boss. Ripping rhythm is on must. NXL alongside D-Flux. Now watch me rip it again. 10 out of 10.
Like a leaf clings to a tree.
The world is well balanced like karma is. Do you fight freedom on the front line where the army is? Or in your mind open in the left part of this? I feel it in between my bones just like the cartilage. When I'm parting this world I won't be sad. The true gift was the blessing of life that I've had. You can think that I'm mad. Oh, leaves on some hippie shit. It took a lot of changes in me to consider it. Inspired by an old ancient manuscript. The Mayans did predict, but can you handle it? It's a sign of the times that's hidden in the lines. The description is what the indigenous define. As sure as the sun will shine and the rain falling, the balance is untold in this life we're all in. On this misty morning, I zone at one with the things that's molded how I've grown. Looking at the bigger picture, there'll always be people like Hitler. And balancing it out, Mother Teresa trying to fix the world. And Gandhi making sure the scales don't tip to the darker side. But that's just the mixing life's elixir. Without bad, there's no good. Without wood, there's no fire. Without the hood, the posh house price wouldn't be higher. No stronger, no weaker, no stupid, no deeper. No dick dropping rubbish, there's no work for street sweepers. Without life, there'd be no death. And that don't stop the pain, just concentrate on the memories they left. When I'm looking at the stars, I realise I'm just a speck on the earth's surface. I measure my worth by my intellect. We've all got a purpose. Some people got free, some people fall in line, and others have got.
Yes, E-Town Junglist.
The tools we were given, shit, my hammer and chisel is this life that I'm living.
Life in the balance, scales of justice. Reach for the answers but fail to touch it. My mind lost in this, defined by my opposite. Life in the balance, rise to the challenge. Life in the balance, scales of justice. Reach for answers but fail to touch it. My mind lost in this, defined by my opposite. Life in the balance, rise to the challenge. 8 steps away, in fact flip that 8 on his side. Because now I infinitely chase for that intimate embrace with Lady Luck. I mean fuck, how long can someone stay in a rut? I'm like no. You see, that's all on me to reevaluate my goals and forget the greed. But sometimes I think, do I know myself? And if not, is that why I can't control myself? I got a family, man, I should be responsible. Same time, mind stays held in that constant pull. That's why my girl's so stressed, hey. Cause I get under your skin like an x-ray. But let's pray that it changed for the best. Deep breath to the chest, now I'm ready for the next day. Viewing life with the next brain, trying to be the opposite like a sex change. Focus headspace, life in the balance. Scales of justice, reach for the answers but fail.
Puff puff pass.
My mind lost in this, defined by my opposite. Life in the
14 hours, 7 DJs.
The balance.
We're going in this afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world.
Defined by my opposite. Life
is so love.
Rise to the challenge.
It's like I'm standing on the moon staring at the world, trying to work out the balance of this life we hold. It's all a mystery encrypted in the Mayan scrolls. The cycle of the fifth sun is coming to a close. 2012 will only truly show us what.
See, that's the rule. If you buff pass to me, then I actually have to take a pull in it, you know what I mean?
Oh, but some people walking by a few with an icy soul. Tools back.
Now pass it on to E-Town.
Brick and phone, others feel helpless. The selfless give a child a home. Rich feed the rich while the others just apply for loans. Money buys everything but love, that's the finest gold. I gotta live fast but won't be dying barely old. Hedonistic lifestyles reflect how our lives unfold. Life is one big cycle like the vinyl spinning round, it goes. And it goes.
Equilibrium. See a billion disparate parts could join, then they'll fight brilliance. The grind amphibian, submerged in slime, emerging like blood when blunt words collide. The sun burnt his eyes, the ice sliced his feet to bits. But you ain't gotta teach it shit, cause the change is instinctual, the pace is unthinkable. And never put your faith in a fake individual. Balance, from the fangs and the mandibles and talons, to manacles and battens, to cannons, to mechanical contraptions, fashioned out of passion that could turn the earth back to a burnt black chasm. Shit happens, atoms, bound by compassion. The fractal patterns I saw spinning in the caverns of my mind once, it all ties up. If I can see a bright sky shine with my eyes shut.
Forward motion.
So today, I'm gonna play you an assortment. Do you know what I mean? Of all the hip hop that I'm into, do you know what I mean? Not everything, because I was supposed to organize everything for what I thought was going to be this morning, so I've not had a chance to organize anything yet. But I do love playing different stuff within the hip hop realm, and this is from the Middle East. Do you know what I mean? From a guy called Khufu. Do you know what I mean? Koothu. Track entitled Delicious, and trust me, you're gonna love it.
Forward motion.
Middle Eastern flavors.
तुम सचमुच मौजूद हो ना?
हाँ बच्चों.
और मैं तुम्हारे पास हूँ.
Breakdown and what it switches into. I've got to play it all the way through, man. Puff puff pass.
हाँ बच्चों। और मैं तुम्हारे पास हूँ।
I was told never follow fashion with the passion. I realized the moment I saw every raver clapping. Never thought I'd ever make it rapping. Now I'm holding purple rings as if I'm Saturn. Yeah, I am the captain. Stuck where heaven heavens overlapping. On the waterway, the war with every cracking. Laughing. Hamper when I do the run my back in. And when I'm done, I'm jumping back in. Trust me. Think I'm just chatting. I've never needed anyone to give me any backing. That's why I try to recognize the patterns and make up for the things I'm really lacking. Still I get it cracking. Yeah, you could call me black magic, but I don't need the voodoo that you do to get the stacks in. Yeah, I try to master every facet. Took time, now I'm blasting through the static. You get me? Cause life is never truly what it seems. It gets a little deeper when you peep under the scenes. And death is all we see up on our screens, but we trying to get away within our dreams, but still we can't sleep. I know it's hard to feel belief when you'd rather hit, we intervene. And you wonder why we find it hard to breathe when the corpses are busy burning down our trees. Oh, the irony. I'm only trying to find my place. Took the first step when the words met and the beats found their space. Kept my head down to perfect sound and revert my mistakes. Got respect now, no regrets now. I deserve love's embrace. Cause I'm just trying to find my place. So I don't have to be the master of the brave face. The brave face.
Forward motion.
Some people hesitate when I be steady elevating. Welcome to the next level. So as a human being, I'ma keep on doing me, believing what you feel and what you see. Some people hesitate when I be steady elevating. Welcome to the next level. So as a human being, I'ma keep on doing me, believing what you feel and what you see.
Back to like what it was like in Manchester back in the day, growing up in the 90s, the stuff we used to watch, the clothes we used to wear. Hold tight Skittles.
Nuff jackets, a spliffy in the clips. Start yamming buckets of chipsticks and frizz space raiders. LA light trainers. I could watch Pinky in the brain for ages. Flicking through the pages on my snippet book. Looking what I need, what I got, what I swap for Nicky Book. I got my pugs in my pocket and my slammers are poison. Well, I guess boys will be boys will be boys. It was like steps on the back of your head. Taps backwards and all. I get lost in my train of thought and let Clarissa explain it all. Then she literally switch. Now the bitch is a witch. Late night wrestling. Papa Shango to Tanker. Boy meets world and his gal to Panga. Have my dinner, jam my jacko with the man in the mirror. And it's that shit that made me a winner. I used to go school using just one strap on my backpack. The girls would be outside doing the back crab or whatever it's called. I can't remember this all because I never paid attention at all. I remember being 8.5 on November the 4th, 94, being force fed with a fork. Fish fingers, of course, spaghetti hoops with a sauce. And I guess it's probably that made me Lord of the North. When I was wearing naff jackets and spliffy in the clips. Start yamming buckets of chipsticks and frizz space raiders.
I used to wear the spliffy jeans,
in the brain for age.
The naff waistcoats and the spliffy hoodies.
What I got, what I swap for
the clips Carl Carney.
Well,
Fubu.
Remember Adidas poppers when Kappa tried to copy them. Everybody had a pair, even I was rocking them. Walking up the block, ice pop on my top, saying don't push me, push a push pop. Man, I'm talking back with shell suits and opal fruits, DuckTales and Looney Tunes, Lucky Charms, big breakfast with Gabby and Chris. It was sick, you'd have Zig and Zag taking the piss, and that made me this. Niggas are back into the park, man, they're playing footy. They left without me, must have been watching Sooty or something. I said I'd come out after fun house, but there's someone out, and that stain in my raincoat won't come out. I was sat up in my yard, popped out in my mouth, watching Saturday charts and writing bars to the sound. I recall it used to get me down, that probably made me top dog of the town. When I was wearing naff jackets, a spliffy in the clips, sat yamming buckets of chipsticks and frizz Space Raiders, LA light trainers. I could watch Pinky in the Brain for ages, flicking through the pages on my sticker book, looking what I need, what I got, what I swap for Nicky Book. I got my pogs in my pocket and my slammers are poison. Well, I guess boys will be boys. And me used to ride bike, busting a joke, reflectors and those things used to put on your spokes. But I was back at the start, man, swinging off the trees like Tarzan. The Simpsons and everybody doing the Batman. Sometimes I couldn't go home from school, so I'd get laughed at for coming out in my school clothes. But always giving back what I got twofold made me what I am on the road. And it's like I've always seen gold, too much golden eye. Should've listened while I was being told. Mario Kart, I'm involved and I'm Yoshi, always making through the waterfall and Cooper Trooper Beach. And I ain't boasting, I'm the pro of the pole, go stick. No wonder my folks go sick. And to totally take advantage, should have got to go out with my mum to my aunties. My mum was rocking naff jackets.
It's a little taster of what it was like back in Manchester, back in the day. Know what I mean?
Naff jackets and spliffy jeans, flicking through the pages, remembering.
We've all got to rage out once in a while, you know what I mean? Sometimes we do.
I do get the urge. I do get the urge. Hey yo, this fool tried to jerk me for an edge, no. He knows I ain't working, course I'm dead broke. I made sure he heard me for the get-go. You think I'm ever gonna show this person more respect? No. The sky's so grey. No wonder why it cries most days. I've stopped thinking life's so great. There's no gas in the oven so the pies won't bake. The days move quick. Yeah, they're moving way too quick. Plus I'm noticing the way dudes switch in the day like they never really gave two shits. And the tax keeps rising though we have street pricing, and you cats keep biting, so a man's realizing that I do get the urge. I ain't a killer but I do get the urge. Yeah, I do get the urge.
Maestro on this one.
I ain't a killer but I do get the urge.
Track entitled The Urge.
Yeah, I do get the urge.
Check out Maestro if you don't know.
I notice off late, these show promoters don't wanna pay. You know the Maestro drops it straight, no dough, gotta skate, let them know from the gate. I'm hoping that my mood might switch, till I'm noticing how cruel life is. I can't even choose my dish, no food bruv, I can't even use my fridge. This hole in my roof still needs a plug-in, and these bills keep on coming. They got me acting guilty for nothing. I swear they might kill me or something. And the tax keeps rising though we have street pricing, and you cats keep biting, so a man's realizing that I do get the urge. I ain't a killer but I do get the urge. Yeah, I do get the urge. I ain't a killer but I do get the urge. I do get the urge.
Yes, Ballisticus. Gonna take you through some more UK hip-hop. Love these guys. Sounds of the Jam Baxter featuring the Chester P. Track entitled Tin of Worms.
Cool slang of terror, hot steady, dying nightly. slipping life sighty, grip on the divine psyche. Stored in a poor peasant, war in its raw essence. Speeds not to now in 0.4 seconds. Your precious world ain't healthy. The scar tissue towers burst, burdening the skies with an ill-fitting cloud of dirt. Skin snapping, white mounds of powder spurt out my shirt, spelling out the words young and foolish on the ground. The worst surgeon. Swim clotted U-bends as that scoundrel with a mouth full of waterborne weapons and a snap scalpel. Demonectomies at dawn on the background full of cheap gaudy decor. You get what you pay for, I guess. Bad winner and botched Operation Shocker. Turn to every page for the full story. Embrace the horror. Hover here, little ones. Change the lock and bathe in honor. Palatial squalor made possible. Place your offer.
Speak with conviction. Sparks from the friction. Darken your doorstep with prayerless redemption. Destiny's henchmen. Faceless attractions. Poverty soldiers. Chasing the fractions. Sinister reactions. Closed in my captions. Cane like Chaplin. Cotched up backbench. Posture is hunchback. Full-grown rug rat, died then I come back. Survival or combat, rifles or contracts, lifelessly contact. Contrast, melt fast, thoughts go beyond rap. Soul clap, low cues, voice of the locals. Learned when I didn't go to school to be a spokesman. Venom of a marksman, move to advantage. Scarf to my eyelids, modern Will Starlet. Charming composure, dressed up and garnished. Orphans of freedom, maidens and harlots. Stand on the corner with a bulletproof smile. Moon in my pocket, money to burn. I got roots in the ground and my head's in the clouds. Sun's on my dial and a new tin of worms. Ghost birds sing from a nest in their grave. North winds howl on a methadone sky. A hand on my heart where the truth's concerned. With this bat out of hell and a new tin of worms. My how plus porcelain dog skulls can break easy. Oh fuck me, this train still parades creepy. Train doors sliding, better push forth. Here's to the commuter that got his foot caught. Black, good sport, didn't scream. Penny for the blood stain. Some strange hate-fueled rebellion in love's names. Raging on a rock stage, the folks will fall it. Keeper of a tin-foil curtain caught snoring. Reporting from a plastic chair glued to an incendiary. Mile-high monument, a glutinous confectionery that looms in every room, so choose a suitable dispensary. One small step from that human of the century award. He saw glory in the futures of his enemies. The flawed war stories from the students of dependency. Is that a centipede hugging a glass ceiling, or a scared pair of scorpions stuck in a jar breathing? Peace for the soldiers, tea for the homeless, hope for the hopeless. Guarding the crow's nest, watching the progress. Earth's like a hostage, held by its offspring, dying.
Bars.
13th apostle, these are my gospels. Native narratives, eyes that have watched you, words that can touch you. Child of the flowers, mushrooms and ginger, praise to the powers. Freedom's inside me, streams in excitement. Freedom's for real, man, I'm talking of a triumph. Me and these giants, standing relentless throughout misadventures. Call me the tempest, strength to the strengthless. Priest in a temple, worshipping elements. Life is essential, nurture your mental. Learn from your mentors, sharpen your senses. Change your dimensions, range over racelands. Fresh from the basement, cooled from the hatred caused by the matrix. Face my reflection, classless and nameless. Nomads and vagrants, heroes and traitors. Trenches and craters, death's a hiatus. Hunt like hyenas, fight with your demons. Talk with your elders, walk with your elders. Talk with your elders, walk with your elders.
Forward Motion.
Yeah, this is MC Buster. You're now locked into the Forward Motion show with Diligent Fingers. But we bust lyrics till morning.
Moving over stateside. Sounds of the ruckus and the gear. Sleight of hand.
Walked in uninvited, set the place on fire. Only my ears get burned, cause when I speak I know the page get turned. And I've been patient trying to wait my turn. My book of rhymes, my bill of rights, can show you my expenditures. I popped in here like magic, boy. I was caught in traffic, boy. Now I got that all clear. Swear I'm looking James Milner on the pitch, scoring in the clutch when I run amok. Watch me do it all year, all year. I got that sleight of hand.
Yo, this is Mr. X and you're now locked into the Forward Motion show. Diligent Fingers.
I got that sleight of hand. Oh yeah, I got got that sleight of hand, swinging through the track like I hope I never land. You should tell your people that I'm coming with that ruckus, cause nowadays I see the future going out of plan, yes.
Back in a sec.
I got that sleight of hand, swinging through the track like I hope I never land. You should tell your people that I'm coming with that ruckus, cause nowadays I wreck it just to wreck it, and I do it just because I can. I got that sleight of hand. I got that sleight of hand.
Forward motion.
Walked in uninvited, set the place on fire. Only my ears get burned, cause when I speak I know the page get turned. And I've been patient trying to wait my turn. My book of rhymes, my bill of rights, control you my expenditures. I popped in here like magic, boy, I was caught in traffic, boy. Now I got that all clear, swear I'm looking James Milner on the pitch, scoring in the clutch when I won them up. Watch me do it all year, all year. I got that sleight of hand, swinging through the track like I hope I never land. You should tell your people that I'm coming with that ruckus, cause nowadays I wreck it just to wreck it, and I do it just because I can.
Yeah, I'm hearing the melody. Yeah, I'm hearing the melody. Yeah, your ninth wonderful tunes. Yeah, they tryna hear it though. Okay, they tryna hear it though. Okay, for everything the melody be and what you get to perceive, it's all depending on the steps and what they get to believe. I put a cape on and did it for the steps where I be. I got my J off and made them wanna step in my threes. And if ever you should attempt, you stepping through to the trench. And if you should live to recall it, you'll never do this again. If you should live to be honest, you'll let it do what it promised. I promise to be the reason my hood gets another honor. Christopher did it first, Skylar the second coming. I knew when I saw that hearse that I gotta keep up the runnings. Knew if you caught a verse, then you'd probably wanna tuck it. Let the drumming be the talk of the current. And written in for every Ace and every Mitch and every Rico and your Glare or AZ, her Rich and the Alpo was really there. The shit that screens are made of, living dreams and wake ups, and using hymn books to hide the paper. I'm hearing the melody, and hear what it's telling me. I stood tall next to it to hear what they let it be. I stood tall next to it for fear what it never be. And I'll be on my own when I hear what it's telling me.
Properly medicated and probably the most debated. Obviously dedicated, discography underrated. And it's preposterous how I'm popping up on these stations. Used to be one of poverty's most popular faces. Niggas tried copy and pasting but couldn't copy the cadence. Don't be surprised, we pocketing paper. Profits is major, it's the population of rosters out in Jamaica. My posse nothing to play with. Never. From Morocco to Venezuela, moving more product than El Chapo on the labors. Don't even call me an MC, I'm an ogre. I'm a meteorite, these niggas mediocre. I'd rather be considered an OG when it's over. In a tinted limousine, blowing weed at my chauffeurs. Don Santiago on behalf of my Rollos. Been married to the mob, Jasmine Solano.
Hearing the melody and hear what it's telling me. I stood tall next to it to hear what they let it be. I stood tall next to it for fear what it never be. And I'll be on my own when I hear what it's telling me.
Having my melody make me liable for felonies. Or AKIM with it, what y'all niggas telling me. Definitely won't be mattering if it don't help to better me. Olympic 7 zone, niggas should probably medal me. Only go, been too official cause I know the phony foe. People with opinions that matter gon' tell you homie cold. It's more the music to me. Y'all niggas only buy the money while I'm next to italic buttons, let homie bold. King Messatron, saying shouts to connoisseurs who watch the movie and show love to artists on the scores. And shout to artists who cool with being my targets and sweating bullets. Cause I know I could be murder on your pores. To fans home, get enough when I drop. And know that everybody know that I be something to stop. That's probably why I button all my button ups to the top. My flow class, you niggas, so don't ask me.
Yeah, hearing the melody and hear what it's telling me. I stood tall next to it to hear what they let it be. I stood tall next to it for fear what it never be. And I'll be on my own when I hear what it's telling me.
Puff Puff Pass, episode 7. Myself, Diligent Fingers, starting off proceedings for the next 2 hours, even though I started off a bit late, you know what I mean? Mistakes were made. But we keep it moving, you know what I mean? Big shout out to everybody who's locked in. Or the Blast Radio massive, or the Twitch massive, or the chat room massive. Hold tight, all the lurkers. Thank you for spending your time with me. Taking it back to the UK. Sounds of Flip Tricks. Track entitled Mind Traveling.
Yo, I'm burning up with passion, man, I feel like my heart's aflame. Something that I truly feel, something that I can't escape. Stuck with my soul searching, mentally I'm far away. Life's like a gamble cause the dealer got a card to play. Reflecting on the life the slip I'm in, he may be hard to face. When you're spinning like a hurricane, everything is much the same. Clutching up my food for thought on cutlery to make me sane. 2 working legs, yet I'm struggling to run away. A blissful glimpse of paradise might seem to make me change my way. Even just a holiday, some could say I'm signed awake. When every night I go and dream, I see it like a breakaway. Deep below the surface, raise my fingertips to scrape the face. Mother Nature, child of war, surfing on the seismic wave. Nothing at this predetermined, there could be a time and place for everything in life's away. Man, it's yours to seize, change your fate. Never wait when the moment's there. Reveal the face, bear reflections of a frozen stare. Eyes rolling backwards, both the victim and the killer, man, they both been scared. It's so tragic. What? A mind traveling, lost in this labyrinth. Stuck with my thought pattern, searching for happiness. Trying to find a way to live life. Trying to find a way to live life and face the challenges. Mind traveling, lost in this labyrinth. Stuck with my thought pattern, searching for happiness. Trying to find a way to live life. Trying to find a way to live life and face the challenges. I've been round for 8 years and I'm never heading homeward bound. Only way you make a legacy is put me in the ground. Got a like a glass pipe, broken heart, a bag of brown. Life's fast so your days lost when you sat around. Tragedies happen now, Pap get the camera out. Trying to catch the motion in the picture like the Paramount. One day it's front page, next day it's wrapped around the chips that you're yamming down. Every picture tells a tale, what am I supposed to do? Why am I emotional? Why do I spend my life writing just to find the truth? Why am I still here, fighting with my demons too? It's not like I invited you to come and tear my mind in two. Only time I'll ever get to rest is when I silence you. I fly the white flag high, in a violent mood, deep like the vinyl groove. I fight for the dying youth. Fuck cocaine and fuck the trade of diamonds too. Was that line of white's worth the lives that were lost for you? Blood money's something that I'll never come accustomed to. Got a little question too, do you like the blatant truth stuff right in front of you? Or do you feel uncomfortable, itching at your skin till the bugs fucking cutting through? Stuck in a rut trying to lust for the sun and moon. See you're lost for the sun and moon. Stuck in a rut trying to lust for the sun and moon. A mind traveling, lost in this labyrinth. Stuck with my thought pattern, searching for happiness. Trying to find a way to live life. Trying to find a way to live life and face the challenges. Mind traveling, lost in this labyrinth. Stuck with my thought pattern, searching for happiness. Trying to find a way to live life. Trying to find a way to live life and face the challenges.
Keeping it UK, but on an instrumental flex. Kick back and blaze up to this one. This one of mine, out now on Millennium Jazz Music. Track entitled Melting in the Dark. Puff Puff Pass, keep it locked. With the hour changes, I ain't forced to power play. the rebel that's holding the zones. Yeah, so fly with the words. The Smith, lyrical Western, yeah, I'm deadly with verbs. The chill, I'm never stressing with plenty of herbs. The wolf, ready to pounce on unsuspecting herds. Slaughter, still move it for Beck. No patience, fuck all the talking, yeah, I'm coming for next. No statements, no evidence, no clues to detect. Without a trace, I keep them lacing, I'm ready to jet. Yeah, always bringing the fire. You best believe it's always music to keep me alive. Locked and loaded every weekend, I'm ready to ride. I take it all in my trying, yeah. You'll never catch me slipping. Still got my foot out, that's why the world tripping. M-A-N-C, that's where I'm living and I ain't gonna stop. So please don't waste your time wishing. D-I-L, I love to fuck perceptions up. Perfect every detail cause I'm here to raise the levels up. Still I'm staying humble. Fame is not a thing to me, so you stand corrected if you thought I'd never give a fuck. Start from the beginning, I don't focus on the end. And I don't need to break the rules, but still I love to make a bend. Overweight cause I'm heavy with the pen. And you can call me Lemon Haze, I'm personifying pain so graceful. I don't watch nobody but I see things are hateful. Stay there on your rocky ground and keep your mind stable. Say I don't watch nobody but I keep it low. Hey. Long time since I've spat like that, like a little cypher, you know what I mean? Hold tight to one like Kitty. Hold tight back fasted inside the place.
Forward motion.
Boom. You know? Welcome to the where high and low lifestyles meet. Tourism and terrorism and many other isms. Things move fast, gotta hustle like no tomorrow. Come Apollo will follow. Many die trying to muscle through this. In the city lies material eyes. Business tries for kids knocking little guys. It's what we call civilized. But who knows? Today you ain't in, tomorrow you's a kingpin. Within the blink of an eye, many a sacrifice. Holding to the dreams like MCs to mic devices. Some paid the price, some paid the prices. Forgot about their life, now they life.
Thank you, Kitty.
Step when you walk, everywhere someone's dropping shit. Some hold stacks, be it real or counterfeit. Gotta be ready for anything the streets seek. Whatever that greed be, pleasure endeavors breathe like leather in the so grimy, hard to move with grace. It's kinda crucial, but many stay up in the chase. In the fame and fortune, wealth because an extortion, a call to arms, they're back toasting the for scams, niggas caught up in the jam, figures all up in his hand for a second. It's such a wicked city. Yeah. The skyline shines bright through the night, which only means if that ass in his sleep, then you're working off peak. Skyscraper with no haste, mad cash to embrace. Heads be moving in pain to stay ahead of this game. Fuck losing, better to gain. Now I'm staying with fame. Much to gain, nothing to lose except a few screws. You can pay dues and still lose, so make your own rules. Make sure peeps is peeps and keep your plans discreet. Head discreet to see your defeat. You bitching up, see how long that loss is staying with you. Just a faded picture. Make sure your boo is really with you. The illest city slicker, she ain't got a sticker, still her pockets get richer quicker. Put some in your nuisance, childhood years is giving your child fear. If the ransom ain't square, oh yeah, ready to pop his top. You can't trust him, but still, you calling the cops to keep a close watch. Don't sleep, see the crooked just because you rock a badge. Find a way to act for your stash and take more than half.
Sound to the T.I.A.C.
Face, they're bound to judge that'll laugh at the case.
Track entitled Wicked City.
Get more company if I got less money. There's millions of...
I was gonna say Wicked World there for some reason, but it is a bit wicked at the moment, really, isn't it?
It's so grimy, hard to move with grace. It's kinda crucial, but many stay up in the chase in the city. Fortune and fame, and left when it came. You slept in the rain. It's kinda hard to stay sane enough. Charged for the crime for rocking with swine. Lost the time, now you're back up on your grind with Miss Pretty. So you slept and woke with your next broke next to a note that said it's all. You should've left us.
Forward motion.
Thanks.
Motherfuck Jeff Bezos and all his pesos. Rock the black mask like Space Ghost. My people scapegoat. You can't escape most hate foes. I wanna break yours. That's why I hope the border stay closed. Focus on how
Forward motion.
I've got to send a shout out to the Middle East again, or my Arabian brethren over in Canada as well. This guy's called Nasi. Absolute murder with the pen. Do you know what I mean? Track entitled Jeff Bezos. I know we're on his thing, you know what I mean, but still, man's going on with some effery, you know what I'm saying? So, what do we say?
Thanks.
Motherfuck Jeff Bezos and all his pesos. Rock the black mask like Space Ghost. My people scapegoat. You can't escape most hate foes. I wanna break yours. That's why I hope the border stay closed. Focus on how my day-to-day goes. This rap game amazed, bro. That's why I'm amazed we made it this far without a break, Joe. My father used to rock the Seiko. My mama balled like J. Cole. Over countries that were bombed like Waco.
Hold tight, K-Dub.
Damn, everything I say cold. Live the dream, but stay woke. This is freedom you can't pay for.
With your broke ass. For real, but fasted.
I wanna be on top, but to be on top, you might go through hell, you might have to sell your soul. I just want the money. I just want the money. I just want all the money right now. I don't need the money. Stop. I guess I don't need the money. 1, 2, enter the algorithm. Digital euthanasia. I learned this system can't be trusted, it abused our nature. First off, we must acknowledge the rules of the maker. First, broken, I see the simulation. Illuminati illumination. I ruin the party for all your patrons, man. Damn, everything I say cold. Live the dream, but stay woke. This is freedom you can't pay for.
With your broke ass.
This part of history will be cancelled.
Children of Zeus, lay full stop, fear of a flat planet.
If I run into a reason, I just turn that in a run. Laugh or burn, I wanna make my money 10 feet. Whips up burns, I wanna make my money fend. Cause after all those to be given, life's too short to be going money hungry. Go up north to be reaching other countries. Sink or swim, I'ma make my honey fun. I'm like no more looking back. We gotta leave the farewells in the past. No matter how the day goes, lay low, it won't last. No more asking why. You gotta keep your head up to the sky. No matter how the day goes, lay low, we're okay though.
New plane where you find us. Drown the pain out with silence. Appear strong, no strength is measured on where the mind is. Yeah, our mind is here. We ain't even looking back around, shift gears. Get a little something off the ground and shit. It's good smoke, blow something in the air. Too equipped, unprepared when your life seems hopeless. Fear spreading like green locusts, things ain't all.
No problem, Kitty. It was my pleasure, man. It was a fun stream.
Learn fast, prepare precautions. More books, increase the dosage. Escape your mind before it closes. Wake up and smell the roses. Send a whole row of love emojis to those who chose to hold you down or make it right.
We gotta leave the farewells in the past. No matter how the day goes, lay low, it won't last. No more asking why. You gotta keep your head up to the sky. No matter how the day goes, lay low, we're okay.
I wanna watch the sun touch the water with all my people. Yo, I'm laying back, chill, yo, I pray for that. Still, you wanna wait for that green light switching. Roll my plans in between that street light flicking. Hold your hands out, palms out before giving. Whatever war you're in, all love or more living. I wanna see the stars turn to sunrise. My queen with me, and all the Zeus pick me. Whatever life give me, I stay blessed with. No matter if the stress got you pressed against the wall, there's an exit. The rest is investing. I guess love is all I'm left with.
No more looking back. We gotta leave the farewells in the past. No matter how the day goes, lay low, it won't last. No more asking why. You gotta keep your head up to the sky. No matter how the day goes, lay low, we're okay though.
Absolutely love this tune, you know. Children of Zeus, lay Stop, Fear of a Flat Planet. Amazing track. Manchester music. When it sounds so sweet, you gotta let it play all the way out, you know what I mean? Roll it if you got it. Pass it around in the chat. Puff, puff, pass, man.
Forward motion.
Keeping it UK. For all the ones that like to while out. Taking it straight back to Flip Tricks. I'm loving it because I ain't played these tunes for time. UK.
I'm stone jamming, I threw the whole back in. Puppet no challenge, I'm known to smoke gallons. I hit them with the flow, they're like, who's the man? One who's on the road with the stickers like blam. Step up in the jam with the owls and the fam. Looking kinda haps like I just linked my yak for a slam. And I was like, bam, well thank you ma'am. Then I am down on some chips, eggs and ham. Understand I was like, damn, they was kinda nice, yeah, they was kinda nang. Nothing aggy, I move fast like a Kawasaki. When I need to get the blueberry cheese out the baggie. Get so lean, I crawl on floors like my name's Maggie. Backhand slap you if you back chat me. Fam a lamb, that's a fact, man, I do it gladly. Backhand slap you if you back chat me. That's a fact, man, but what? I do it gladly. Hold it down, I'm like, no way. Cause man, I'm at the mic up with no real delay. They're like, hold it down, I'm like, no way. Cause man, I'm wilding out every day. They're like, hold it down, I'm like, no way. Cause man, I'm at the mic. They're like, hold it down, I'm like, no way.
Yes, Johnny Junkin, Jungaloo, yes, my G.
Start with a hello. I've been spitting flows since I wore shoes with Velcro. You wanna run a little time? Hell no, man, I got the hydroponic chronic by the show flow. But the shelf life is very low, cause I'm blitzing, yo. It's immaculate, back row, pure crow, damn it looks fabulous. Like me mashed out my face, riding backwards. This track's for the ugly and unattractive. Unlucky son, being that butters must be tragic. I flip tricks backwards, my chick lands on mattresses. I'm munching shrooms that's made of magic. Owl eyes popping out the wall on some mad shit. Trying to smoke the whole fucking world in an atlas. Lungs getting wheezier, vision turns sepia. Couldn't really care if the trip's getting creepier. Roll round the club, see if man's got an E for ya. ABCs are getting hammered, life's greasy star. You don't wanna get hard. You don't wanna test me when I'm peddling my bars to the lemon peng star. Shit straight soothing, I can meditate in the bath. Better fill the jar to the brim. Word to the wise, I'm high, yeah, I'm out to win. Understand that? Hold it down, I'm like, no way. Cause man, I'm at the mic up with no real delay. They're like, hold it down, I'm like, no way. Cause man, I'm wilding out every day. They're like, hold it down, I'm like, no way. Cause man, I'm at the mic up with no real delay. They're like, hold it down, I'm like, no way. Cause man, I'm wilding out every day.
The structure, the cleanliness, the tone, the nuances, the implications, the silences, the dynamics, the pianissimos, the fortissimos, all have to do with sound and music, and it's as close to God as I know. The cleanliness of classical music, not all of it, some of it's too cold, but Bach was a master. And let me say in respect also, many jazz masters knew what they would do. Coltrane, music like Blues still with us. He does lots of comedy, but he's a great master. Miles Davis is a master. Duke Ellington was unquestionably one. And Art Blakey is one. I wish to God I could play with him. And I said Coltrane. And we have, of course, Art Tatum at some time. And one of the greatest pianists in the world is Oscar Peterson. I can only think of those 4 or 5 masters. I only like masters.
Forward motion.
Warmed you up for the first hour. For the last hour, we're gonna get into some of my hip hop. Take you on a little journey. Puff, puff, pass style, you know what I mean? Forward.
Sat with a brew in the zoo.
I sip slow as the day drifts by. Stuck in review of the loop, the cycle that we all follow and the scars don't lie. A revolution of a different kind, perpetuated by the poison of a bitter mind. You know the saying, there's a prick in every bunch of roses, but what they never tell is how to help the rose survive. It's like we're blindfolded with a torch in plain sight. We wander through this maze we call life. I take 2 drags and breathe slow, contemplate what it would be like in the world without the notion of greed. I mean, it's all I seem to see, killing children for a piece of land. Entitlement gives you reason to harm your fellow man who you think you're better than. Choose a religion and fight. I wonder if the man upstairs is even sleeping at night after he sees the full extent of his misjudgment. Free will, we love a bargain and a cheap thrill, innit? Forgive me if I'm sounding more like a cynic, but I'm just sick of being fed a bunch of gimmicks and being lied to. Sick of having money for one but needing to buy 2. Sick of seeing negativity but still I try to pick a broken soul off the ground and keep him high too. Well, trying being the opposite word, trying to make sense of a world that's fucking absurd. We tear down our natural beauty for something man-made, resentful of the cards we're dealt, but still that's how the hand's played. Let's be real, we're all the same, right? Wake up every morning blinded by the daylight, one eye open as we stumble to the kitchen and pour ourselves a cup of ambition. Still, that's if you make it past the snooze button. My alarm is Talib Kweli saying move something, like I have to prove something to me, myself and I'm set to lose nothing, yet with a view to fly. Still I'm sat with a brew in the zoo. I sip slow as the time slips by. Sat in review of the loop, the cycle that we try and break free from in the night time. This is what happens when I don't plan things out. Ow. What are you saying, Ethan? You good, G?
What?
Blessings to you and yours.
What's it?
This is me and Ben B, produced by Pro P. Track entitled What's It All About? In many ways, I'm just like Ben, turning these corners on these rocky roads. I fight to the end, yeah. You know me, I'm the diligent one. But at the beat in 80 ways, they call me Philly as fuck. And I'll be worldwide one day. All work, no play. Mindset, tunnel vision, stay persistent, get paid. Build the foundations, nurture talent, set the platform. Production stays tight with Pro P, come to play stages. So amazing, the way we stay for the flavor. Lyrical herb rack, spicing up the good and plain. It's such a shame how the game is getting full of fakers. Give them a firm slap, never to be seen again. It's survival of the fittest, so I'm looking at the long term. Focus on my craft and keep the levels high. Shatter rivals in a minute, always hitting with a strong verse. An independent artist with a shit tie.
This game is lame, there's just no shame. So why say, what's it all about? The name, the fame, it's all in vain. So let's shout, what's it all about? The cash, the stash, the fields of grass. So I say, what's it all about? These hoes, these clothes, but no one knows really what's it all about. We stay intelligent, spitting something that's relevant. Crush competitors with a mic the size of a chunk of an elephant. We're coming venomous, my pen is my comforting sedative. Look at the predators, we're ready to come and defend. Steady positioning, very many with diligence. Feel the energy rush to the end of my fingertips. I know I figured it, my vision of spilling lyrics on the sickest rhythm. Don't give it to bigger distributors. Plug into villages, cities, countries that mimic this. My art that I share fair is to see what others' opinions give. It's continuous, I'll never stop doing my thing. I've been in trouble, so I better not do it again. I'm staying put, I'm definitely not moving an inch. What's it all about? These fakers ain't proving a thing. Now I'm the king, I didn't mean to ruin your bling. This is Benny B, like a bee, I fluently sting. This game is lame, there's just no shame. So why say, what's it all about? The name, the fame, it's all in vain. So let's shout, what's it all about? The cash, the stash, the fields of grass. So I say, what's it all about? These hoes, these clothes, but no one knows really what's it all about.
Gotta send a massive shout out to my Manchester brothers Ben B and Pro P. It's mad that this is over 10 years old.
All about.
A little bit of history, man.
What's it all about?
From the past to the future. Album things.
No more second guessing, I'm done with all of the stressing, I'm done with all of the lessons I never needed, the shit that I never needed to step in. I'm drawing the line, sanding my toes, wave to my foes, I'm on something divine, handle my woes, a pro, mastered these struggles of mine. These struggles of mine, done with the sudden decline of love that was never mine. A love for the colourblind, the tainted shade, I never played that game, forever state my claim. From the young age of 8, you could see I had my faith before I changed my name. The way was blatantly paved, I didn't realise the pain until it was too late. I felt all flavours of shade. Yeah, go back and study the pages of flames. This rage untamed, scattered and riddled with stains, helped me to stay in my lane. Yeah, it helped me to stay in my lane. Solid a prophet, I never knew it for time. Put in the work, make sure my words are refined. Unconsciously on it, always protecting my soul. A rogue, broken but bold, you don't know the code. I let the story unfold, and yet, lo and behold, it's only lies I was told, because the truth was so cold. Of course I handled it, bro. You know I handled it, though. Why must you question me so? Making me question my own thoughts and feelings. On my knees had me screaming at the ceiling, claiming if I keep this fake faith in place, things will change, but all I see is the cycle still repeating. You wonder why inside I'm still seething. Deep down I just want to see you fuckers bleeding. I bless the day I realised you had me mentally enslaved to soothe your pain and gave me nothing to believe in. Accept myself, that's where the story changes. Documented on these gory pages. Boss level beating all the stages. Parker pen, I'm taking all the names. It's harsh for them, they need the Lord to save them. It's hardest when you got no cause to blame them. What made you lock us up in all these cages? I'm out now, so I don't need the answers. Taking advantage of my second chances. Building foundations everywhere I'm landing. Manifestations going how I planned it. Now I'm demanding respect. Interject, I'm coming straight for your neck. I pay too much to let you fuck up my crap. Step in my kamikazes, you'll see a list of regrets. And I've accepted them all, so you are far from a threat. Cause now I'm armed, it's nothing calm on the set. I am a G, you ain't got nothing to check. But if you want, you can check my history, I ain't got nothing to hide. I put my life in these lines, I had to swallow my pride to tell the truth in these rhymes. Look, you think that I ain't built for this? I see you puzzled while I'm sitting where a legend sits. I see the envy underneath your words, you take the piss. You claim you understand, but still you only get the gist. You see a broken man, but really there's nothing to fix. I see you baffled thinking how the fuck he made the list. Cause I don't play the games that you play, and I won't stick around to hear what you say. It's bad enough to clock, you never knew me. I question if I ever really knew you. Touche, I put my trust in you like you my new babe. Never thought you'd break my heart in 2 ways, but still another lesson learned, a new day. New faith, new pace, new pain, new armor for a new frame. Embrace the change if you seriously pushing for growth. My words are potent if you seriously looking for dope. I ain't a leader, but my heart moves the crowd. Amongst the broken, still deliriously looking for hope. The closest to be is second guessing my honesty. Others out here not telling my story properly. Smoking my broccoli, laughing out at the mockery, thinking you'll have to do more than that to really stop this G. Yeah, me out for dead, you couldn't pay me to shut up. I know I'm blessed, my haters preying on my fuck ups. I never thought I would have haters until now. You smell the jealousy when they see you wearing a new crown. Yeah, and that's the truth of it. You hear the doubt in me, but still you know it's truth I spit. Clout, I got no need for this shit. It's not what I'm about, I got my people to live, so I'm on this. Working till my skin turns yellow like I got jaundice. Making sure my mind stays right, you cannot pawn this. Come too far to turn back now, and so I promise to never let it slip again. Talking to myself like you can do this, my gifted friend. It's something special when I grip this pen. I'll make the beat, you watch me twist this blend. Give me the mic and let me rip this then, because I'm dilly. The work can be chilling in Piccadilly. And trust me, all of my people are skanking with me. From New York, New Zealand to Philly, from Belgium to Brazil, Toronto to Chile, I'm loved. And trust me, I can see it now. I look myself, it feels amazing to believe it now. Yeah, I can see it now. I look myself, it feels amazing to believe it now. Yeah. So no more second guessing, I'm done with all of the stressing. I'm done with all of the lessons I never needed, the shit that I never needed to step in. I'm drawing the line, sanding my toes, wave to my foes, I'm on something divine. Handle my woes, a pro, master these struggles of mine. These struggles of mine, done with the sudden decline of love that was never mine. A love for the colourblind, the tainted shade. I never played that game.
Forward motion.
Is that it's all spontaneous. In other words, you know, if I sing Georgia tonight and you come back to hear me sing it tomorrow night, not that I'm trying because I'm different. Every day in your life, you're just a little bit different. Just, it ain't that much, it's not a lot, but every day your feelings, your emotions.
Forward motion.
I glide through like an ice skater. The hype's true, but I fight greater. So fuck your nice neighbours. There's an icebreaker. Spit with a pickaxe flow and give you something you can pick out slow. Food for thought, chew the brain gristle. I'm on point, you're a stray missile. You couldn't catch my heat. Don't let the blade hit you. Swift cut through your brain tissue. Trust, you couldn't match my speed. Match my speed.
Nice one though, huh? I appreciate that. Hold tight, Johnny Joe Kid. Hold tight, everyone.
Yeah, I ain't that guy, believe me. Spit a couple bars, leave cats kinda queasy. Ben B, it's me, ill deal, ill spitter with the venomous flow, trained to kill. Yeah, glacier bars, fuck about, I leave your face with a scar. No Lion King, and giving up ain't an option. Watson, I'm guided by faith, I praise a higher king. God flow, Sagittarius, you wanna hate, but you're hearing us. Feel no way, there's no fear in us. Try me, Einstein brain schemes provide me with high screams like that shit is delirious. Serious speech reaches deeper depths, no retreat. I defeat fleets with each request, stop it, cause that's just the tip of the iceberg. And putting pen to page is light work with nice herbs. I'm in the belly of the beast with a slight smirk. I leave the eager being fiends to grip the mic first. Redeem my peace, you see me bleeding through a tight verse. A deeper species till I'm leaving in a white hearse. So don't be walking where my types lurk. Wise words to you tie-dye nerds, you ain't worthy. Feeling like your lifeline's cursed. Frostbite till your eyesight burn with no mercy. I'm in the belly of the beast with a slight smirk. I leave the eager being fiends to grip the mic first. Redeem my peace, you see me bleeding through a tight verse. A deeper species till I'm leaving in a white hearse. So don't be walking where my types lurk. Wise words to you tie-dye nerds, you ain't worthy. Feeling like your lifeline's cursed. Frostbite till your eyesight burn with no mercy. Yes, Ben.
Alright. Puff, puff, pass. Let me just switch it up a little.
Kiddo.
Because this is fresh things.
Diligent fingers.
Well, not that fresh.
We're going to run the place red.
About a few months, but still. Shout out to my boy Kiddo on this one.
Forward motion.
North, south, east, west, south, wifey, dead. Go where we stepping on the dance, man, I'm on off your dread. Big 45, come feel lick off your head, see. We come for run the place red. North, south, east, west, south, wifey, dead. Go where we stepping on the dance, man, I'm on off your dread. Big 45, come feel lick off your head.
Me and the father, natural disaster, rain down fire like a Pearl Harbor. Two shade darker in my black parker, barker, fire starter. Move like a master, pasta, decline the unknown color. Big shot baller, lick down to me imposter. I bring the terror and torture. Nah, sir, me no move with any of them idiots and informer. Who's your best and no man cares, that's why man I move with karma. Big things written on head, top spin on fire, but I wanna move harder. Big stack killer, soundboy killer, no need for wheels on the llama. I mean the young garden, like shots me up with on the butter. Anytime on the down to it, it's a move to make me work harder. Me no beg no pardon, me no move with Skylander. NASA, bad mind want test with, them have to come smarter. Man soft like pasta, other man can't catch with. I move faster, try disrespect with. Man I rain down lava, I beg you don't vex me. We need vibes and laughter, some greed on pasture. And if you can't hear them feel, don't bring the lamp to get drum and quarter.
We come fi run the place red. North, south, east, west, sound, wifey, deck. How when we stepping on the dance, man, I'm on a feel dread. Big 45, come fi lick off your head, see. We come fi run the place red. North, south, east, west, sound, wifey, deck. How when we stepping on the dance, man, I'm on a feel dread. Big 45, come fi lick off your head. North, south, east, west, south, wifey, dead. Go where we stepping on the dance, man, I'm on a feel dread. Big 45, come fi lick off your head, see. We come fi run the place red. North, south, east, west, south, wifey.
This one of mine. Track entitled Smoker's Delight. Pretty appropriate, really. Puff Puff Pass, episode 7. Hold tight to One Night Ride, guys, for getting me involved. Keep it locked. B-side. Bring out 2 special guests for you, T-Rays and NXL.
Yeah, I've got that smoke up in the jazz lounge. On it like it's Ronnie Scott. Scotch bonnet, proper hot, but sweeter than your jelly tots. I'm hatching terror plots, never stop perpetuating. Celebrated loss for off the top stars, I'm demonstrating. I think the syncopation moves me, I flutter by. Lullaby a birdland, I utter rhymes first hand. Non-recyclable, never known to like a fool. If ignorance is bliss, then this encyclopedic mind's a tool. I strike a minor chord to bring about cacophony. Copy me my coterie, can't cope with animosity. I'm animalistic over plenty, minimalistic over 20 innocent witnesses. My crimes forever victimless. So picture this up in your pineal gland. I'm watching birds fly and herds run by up in my third eye. I'm undisturbed, undeterred by your turbulence, your destiny.
Big old B-style, man. Thank you, thank you.
Locked in this metropolis, here's my synopsis. Organized for profit, we see it and want it. Consumers in bondage, no time for knowledge. See me in it and you know I'm well on it. Don't let the smoke blind you, it's not what I do. Is we're fine tuned to the jazz to take you away from your blues. To separate that light from the gloom. Mama didn't raise no fool. Cause that would have been a tragedy, catastrophe. Leaving a cavity in the galaxy, celestial entities. Are we just really human beings? Well, that's just how it seems. Voices telling me to let go, get told what I know. Leave the lounge and enter the millennium. With my eyes wide shut, I chose to raise the bar, now I'm putting the levels up.
Millennium jazz music you can't ignore. Taking the jewels of the past, recreate feelings of raw emotion. The tools, the MP, the scene by Ben B. It set the course free with Ed Ray and Dill, that's me. Hi, your host for the evening's festivities. Hit you with some shit, make you feel it in your capillaries. You feeling me? Dusty samples of the symmetry. Smoking the jazz lounge, now you know what the dilly be. So sit back, relax and take a load off. While dope chops and poetry are getting shown off. No ego, it's all escapism. Let the music bring down the walls of the great prisons of life. Money, trust and faith, envy, lust and hate. Finding a place to belong, finding a love to hold on to. We've all been there, so let's chill. Sink into the essence, the vibe is tranquil. So I pen a verse like I'm in a dream. Far away from the blinding lights. The only place where my voice is free, not suffocated by the strains of light. Up high you find me on the wings of eagles. To see the sun in the clearer view. To find a place to rejuvenate. Space to stop the bullshit appearing true. No black hole can hold me. No white gates can stop my sights are set to reach nebulous. When I catch your orbit I'll drop by. It's all faith and self-belief and the strength to go beyond average. Stay thinking outside the box. My view.
Time for some sexy sax.
Motion.
Jazz could be a state of mind. It could be, you know, a musical adjective, or some may say it's a noun. They think jazz is this thing. I don't know. I think jazz is kind of like hip hop. I think jazz is a state of mind. It's freedom. You know, it's freedom of music.
Let's keep it smoky.
Well, the good thing about what I
I don't want to get up yet. 10 more minutes. Wait. I don't want to get up yet. Please, wait. Please, wait.
Forward motion.
I don't want to wake from this dream. Reality is a cold place. I don't want to escape from this. Please leave me in slumber while my mind wanders. Traveling uncharted landscapes, let my retinas recoup a little longer. I'm accustomed to this dark space. The black canvas asleep. I'll be fine, just keep supplementing my heart rate as close as I can get to heaven. It's me yielding the paintbrush. My destiny's a figment of a broad stroke. Let me linger in my own sweet scenery with ice cold JD and all types of greenery. Let me invade the street singing a bit of symphony. Escape the feeling society's really got it in for me. Leave me in ignorance to propaganda televised. Litter our screens with self-deprecation and genocide. Leave me subdued in my imagination's offering. Instead of fearing the hole, you'll be putting my coffin in. Wait. Let me loiter in this purgatory. The memoirs of a scarred heart, you've heard the story. Let my mind rewrite the pages of an open book, where my blatant insecurities are overlooked, where poverty and discrimination are never found. Equality and possibilities are all around. Lost is the sound of another taking their last breath. Resentment from opportunities only half met. Let me take leaps of faith well placed. Let me create a place where Hell's Gate can't hold me. Let me see my mum blessed with no drama. Leave me be in a place with no race, I beg you. Leave me here where my soul can feel weightless, where everybody on earth can share greatness. Just leave me here stuck in the state of hibernation. I'm just a dreamer lost in the world of my creation.
Forward motion.
Getting into the last selections from me. Then we're going to be passing it over to the One Light B-side. This one, another one from me. Instrumental things. Probably spit some bars still. Track entitled Cosmic Jitsmies. Cosmic Gypsies? Cosmic Gypsies? What's wrong with my words today? Hold tight. The Johnny Junkin Drungalist. What a name. I put love over money. first. Clash with the worst, so I move with the best of them. At war with the words, still know that I'm blessed with them. The cost of my work, I can't pay the price. The devil on my shoulder always asking me twice. I failed on the first, too young at the time. Being burnt by the fire made me glad for advice, so don't act so surprised. I'm just one of those, see me as a newcomer, but I'm par with the pros. Star with the flows, can the universe with ease, but the planets with the bars, bringing something to its knees. Believe it's too easy. I've been ahead of my time for a lifetime, so no need to watch mine. From pure evil came something beautiful, a man with a gift full of potential. I'ma use it all. Felt the wrath of some sinister, malicious minds. They broke me down, but I got myself back up with time. Age on my side, I've weathered plenty of storms. I've been fighting since the day I was born, and that's why I'm still standing. Court judge demanding respect. Believe I've earned it. While you rappers waste time being felt by design, you can find me in the lab still working. Yeah, I put my life in my rhymes. It's my blood on the lines, and in time I know it all will be worth it. You can see the passion in my eyes, travel deep in my mind, but realize you're only scratching the surface. Yeah, me. You've just changed your name, and now you're locked for 2 months. I'll switch up the vibes once again, but still keep it dilly dilly. This one, another one of mine, called Heartstrings. I'll take it in a bit of a different direction. Puff puff pass. Roll it if you got it. Pass it around in the chat. Blaze up to this one. To do it that often, to be fair, and I have got loads. That's why I'm a bit gutted tonight. I got the times wrong, but I did have a load of like UK hip hop that I've made. Not really jazzy stuff, more boom bap, but I didn't have time. So you're getting the jazzy stuff again. But I am gonna plan like a proper like UK hip hop set. I know, like as soon as I've done this, I'm gonna be jumping back on it, Brady. But yeah, I'm gonna be planning like a proper hip hop set, UK hip hop set from like Obnoxious Entertainment, the crew that I used to be with. Well, I'm still with now. I still fly the flag. Black Widow Night Fighters, which was the first ever crew. No, it wasn't actually. I said that wrong in the write-up in the UKF interview. But Black Widow Night Fighters was the second crew that I was with. Abstract Fusion was the first ever hip-hop stroke drum and bass crew that I was ever with. Then there's all the stuff that I've done with like Ransom Bad Bones. I've done stuff with Genesis Elijah, all the mixtapes that I've made. Loads of stuff. Metal Fingers mixtape. The P. Whitey mixtape. There's loads, but I just didn't give myself time to actually sort it out. But it's going to be coming soon. This one's another instrumental by me. All of this stuff is on Millennium Jazz Music, and you really should check them out. That kick back, relax, study music. This one, A Love So Sweet. Yes, B-side. We're gonna be raiding into you next. So everybody make sure you keep it locked. Thing, yeah. It takes a lot to make this big man sing, yeah. But that's the beauty in you, this ain't no thing, yeah. It'd be a blessing if you take this ring, yeah. I feel no way to wear my heart on my sleeve. Before you came into my life, it's like my heart couldn't bleed. And I ain't gassing you up, you've got my heart on my sleeve. It feels good to be part of a team, yo. Let's go house on this cream, yeah. And that's forever, 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 ever, yeah, forever. Forward motion movies for steady building together, creating new memories while we're steady stacking this cheddar. I love the fact you're a go-getter, leave me for nothing. Trust me, the thing goes better when it's coming from nothing. My partner in crime, you're my down for the ride or die. And anytime when they be putting bud in that oven, you get me. I had too much going on, man. Hey, right, guy, I had too much going on. I'm really bad for that sometimes. Yes, Clanko. With this next one, I gotta send a massive shout out to my brother Ed Excel. Me on production, him on the vocals. This one called Get Off the Bus.
So you better get off the bus. You better get off the bus, man. You better get off the bus. You better get off the bus. You don't know where you're going. You don't know where you're coming from. So you better get off the bus. You better get off the bus, man. You better get off the bus. You better get off the bus.
Get off the bus and up, I'm cussing up, you're nothing less. Rag 'em up and love, open the dark, just give you something less. Something less is more than half of what you're bargaining for. Asking for your ears, I fear nobody on the park for sure. And you can't palm me or bar me, army overture. Overawed by this overlord, always over yours. Always show the force 4 times your normal form. 4 times the force, their thoughts are always audible. You were born to be the portent of paradise. 4 attempt to portray and staying like the Antichrist. Anti-Vice squad, caught up on the Gideon bus. Luciano Williams and plenty rhythm for bus. I've heard you spitting enough, but I don't listen, leave you missing. How you living isn't giving a fuck. We keep it driven with a vision of love, and this division isn't innocent, the government sucks and what?
You don't know where you're going. You don't know where you're coming from, so you better get off the bus. You better get off the bus, man. You better get off the bus. You better get off the bus. You don't know where you're going. You don't know where you're coming from, so you better get off the bus. You better get off the bus, man. You better get off the bus. You better get off the bus.
I see the wheels on the bus go round and round like a old leaf of clown, steady chasing a pound. Already sitting down and riding around, catching a free ride. Kick him in the backside now to see how he slides. All aboard, cause tonight's the night. I write a tree ties beneath bleak skies in a discreet disguise. You know it's peak time, the bus ferry double ones. Kick some dirty fucker to the curb for causing trouble. One, the zero tolerance conductor. Belt buckle doubles as another knuckle duster. The loss adjuster, trust, I just done your gun. Another so-called brother who tried to do a runner. You dare to dodge it everywhere, yeah, I'm right there. You better be prepared to spare all your pocket change, cause I ain't stopping, I'm deranged and I'm in a rush. So get the fuck off the bus, yeah, get the fuck off the bus. You don't know where you're going, you don't know.
Big shout out to everybody who's been locked on, locked in. You Puff Puff Pass, episode 7.
Off the bus, you better get off the bus. You don't know where you're going, you don't know where you're going.
I shall see you all next time.
You better get off the bus, man. You better get off the bus, you better get off the bus.